lived a young man named Ahmed who had a wife named Jamal. He knew no special craft or trade, but he had a shovel, and as he often told his wife,
if you can dig a hole, you can always have enough to stay alive.
that was enough for Ahmed. But it was not enough for Jamal. One day, Jamal went to the public bath, but at the entrance, the woman in charge told her,
You can't come in now. The wife of the king's royal diviner is taking the whole place for herself.
Who does she think she is? Just because her husband tells her fortunes.
but all she could do was return home, fuming all the way. That evening, when Ahmed handed her his wages for the day, she said,
Look at this few Miss coins. I won't put up with this any longer. Tomorrow you will sit in the marketplace and be a diviner.
Jamal, are you insane? What do I know about fortune telling?
You don't need to know a thing. When anyone's bringing you a question, just throw the dice and number something that sounds wise.
So the next day, Ahmed sold his shovel and his pick and bought the dice, the board, and the robe of a fortune teller. Then he sat in the marketplace near the public bath. Hardly had he settled down when there ran up to him the wife of the king's royal ministers.
Diviner, you must help me. I bought my most precious ring to the bath today, and now it's missing. Please tell me where it is.
Ahmed gulped and cast his eyes. As he desperately searched for something wise to say, he happened to glance up at the lady's cloak. There he spied a small hole, and showing through the hole a bit of an arm. Of course, this was quite improper for a respectable lady. So Ahmed leaned forward and whispered urgently.
Madam, I see a hole. Of course, a hole.
She rushed back to the bath and found the hole in the wall where she had hidden away. Then she came back to Ahmed.
God be praised. You knew right where it was.
And to Ahmed's amazement, she gave him a gold coin. Now it happened that on that very night at the king's palace, the royal treasury was robbed. 40 pairs of hands carried away 40 chests of gold and jewels. The theft was reported the next morning to the king. He commanded,
Bring me my royal diviner and all his assistants.
but though the fortune tellers cast their dice and mumbled quite wisely, not one could locate the thieves or the treasure.
Frauds, throw them all in prison.
Now the king had heard about the fortune teller who had found the ring of his minister's wife. So he sent 2 guards to the marketplace to bring Ahmed, who appeared trembling before him.
Diviner, my treasure has been robbed of 40 chests. What can you tell me about the thieves?
Your Majesty, I can tell you there were 40 thieves.
Amazing! But now you must have to find the thieves and the treasure.
I will do my best, Your Majesty. But it will take some time.
How long?
40 days, Your Majesty. 1 day for each thief.
A long time indeed. Very well. You shall have it. If you succeed, I will make you rich. If you don't, you will rot with the
some dried dates, counted out 40, and placed them in a jar.
I will eat one of each dates in evening. That will tell me my 40 days are done.
Now it happened that one of the king's own servant was one of the 40 thieves, and he had heard the king speak to Ahmed. That same evening, he hurried to the thieves' meeting place and reported the chief.
There is a diviner who says he will find the treasure and the thief in 40 days. He is bluffing, but we cannot afford to take chances. Go to his house and find what you can.
So the servant climbed up the terrace on the flat roof of Ahmed's house, and he stood listening on the stairs that led inside. Just then, Ahmed took the first seed from the jar and ate it. He told Jam.
That's one.
The thief nearly tumbled over and fell down the stairs. He hurried back to the meeting place and told the chief.
This divine has amazing power. Without seeing me, he knew I was on the roof. I clearly heard him say, "That's one." You must have imagined it. Tomorrow night, 2 of you will go.
So the next night, the servant returned to Ahmed's roof with another of the thieves. As they were listening, Ahmed had a second date and said,
That's 2.
the thieves nearly tumbled over each other as they fled the roof and raced back to the chief. The servant told him.
He knew there were 2 of us. We heard him say, "That's 2. It can't be."
So the night after that, he sent 3 of the thieves. The next night 4, then 5, then 6. And so on, it went till the 40th night when the chief himself said,
This time, I will go with you myself.
So all the thieves climbed up to Ahmed's roof to listen. Inside, Ahmed gazed at the last date in the jar, then sadly took it out and ate it.
That's 40. The number is complete.
Jamal sat beside him.
Ahmed, during these 40 days, I have been thinking that I was wrong to make you be a diviner. You were what you were, and I should not have made you something else. Can you please forgive me, Ahmed?
I will forgive you, Jamal, but the fault is mine as well. I should not have done what I knew was not wise. But none of these help us now.
Just then came a loud banging at the door.
The kingsman's already? Alright. I know why you're here.
He swung the door open. To his astonishment, he saw all the men kneeling before him and touching their heads to the ground again and again.
Of course, you know. Oh, great diviner, nothing can be hidden from you. But we beg not to give us away.
Bewildered though he was, Ahmed realized that these must be the thieves. He thought fast and said,
Very well, I won't turn you in, but you must replace every bit of the treasure. At once, at once.
and before the night was through, 40 pairs of hands carried away all the chests back into the king's treasury. Early the next morning, Ahmed appeared before the king.
Your Majesty, my magic art can find either the treasure or the thieves, but not both. Which do you choose?
The treasure. I suppose, though, it's a pity not to get the thieves. The boiling oil is all ready for them. Well, never mind. Tell me where the treasure is, and I'll send my men right away.
No need, Your Majesty. Mish wash,
washed. By my magic, the chests have returned to their place.
The king himself went with Ahmed to see the treasury and found it so.
You are truly the greatest fortune teller of the age. From this day forth, you shall be my royal diviner.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Indeed, I am honored with say, but I am so afraid that impossible. Since I am finding and restoring your treasure was so difficult, it used up all my powers, and I shall never be a diviner again.
What a loss! Then I must doubly reward you. Here, take 2 of the chests for your own.
So, Ahmed returned to Jamal, safe, rich, and a good deal wiser. And as any diviner could have foretold, they lived happily ever after. 40 Fortunes tells us that wisdom is the best fortune. Wisdom is more powerful than strength, and honesty is the greatest fortune of all.